Singapore, Lim Jit Kiat, who posed as a Korean client to get a male prostitute to be caned and burnt by him in return for more than $1 million, died last month before he was sentenced, a court heard. District Judge Lo Wei Ping said the 44-year-old, who was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure, provided us his ultimate rebuttal testimony. He passed away, at least he was on bail for the last 1 year. May he rest in peace. Lim was supposed to have been sentenced on Wednesday, November 15, for duping a 28-year-old Chinese national into believing that he would pay him $1.2 million or more if he agreed to be caned and burned by him when he had no intention to, and dishonestly induced the victim to pay a staff member of Hotel 81, Lavender Street, $75 for a room on May 18, 2014. The case was abetted in view of his death on October 25, 5 days after the end of a special hearing to see if judicial mercy should be exercised and whether the prison authorities were able to cope with his medical condition. Lim had pleaded guilty in April last year. A corrective training suitability report was called. The prosecution had sought 10 years corrective training for Lim, citing his lengthy criminal record. Lim had also served 10 years corrective training before for unrelated cheating and forgery offenses. Corrective training is a harsher form of punishment in which the offender is not eligible for early release due to factors such as good behavior. Despite the prosecution's assurance that the prison authorities were able to manage Lim's condition, the judge was reluctant to sentence Lim and said the 10-year term was manifestly excessive. Lim's counsel Timothy Ng had urged the court to exercise judicial mercy, saying doctors had given Lim about 5 years to live. Fate has dealt him a cruel hand, Mr. Ng said. He added that 4 weeks jail would be an appropriate punishment for Lim, who has also been diagnosed with sexual sadism disorder. Mr. Ng said outside the courtroom that he learned of his client's death a few days after the event from Lim's father, who brought the death certificate to his law firm.